He lies. The enemy lies. I've spoken to this before, but I just got a fresh wind of this today, a fresh insight, and it was encouraging to me, and so I just want to share it with you. The devil is a liar, John 8:44. Jesus said that is his native tongue. He's a deceiver, 2 Corinthians 11:14, which is a form of lying. He dresses up as an angel of light to lie, to deceive. One thing, the devil can even frame truth or frame a lie with truth. In Matthew 4, when Jesus was starving in the desert, 40 days, the devil came to him at the weakest time when he was hungry, and he came and even in a sense brought up truthful issues. He said to Jesus, if you truly are the Son of God, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Jesus is the Son of God. In a sense, it could be seen that, well, there was something true to prove. Jesus is the Son of God. Well, yeah, I can evidence that. But it was the fact that it was the devil speaking. So, the question was already irrelevant. The speaker was a liar. You couldn't even trust his words. You could not take his words at face value. He could be speaking what seemed to be a truthful dialogue, but it was untruthful. He, even in that same passage, quotes messianic scripture. He's quoting Psalm 91. He's quoting the Bible. He's even pinpointing it accurately because he's quoting messianic scripture to the Messiah and trying to engage a dialogue. But the whole thing is a lie because of who is speaking. Now listen, true things will come into your mind. Truthful questions, seemingly truthful considerations. But if you discern, and remember, John 10:27, my sheep know my voice. If you discern a black cloud, if you discern that these truthful things are blowing in across your spirit and your life from a discouraging source, it is the enemy. You don't have to consider the facts. Don't take it at face value. Don't try to pick your way through the detail or the facts or the theologies or the accusations. Don't. It's a liar who is couching lies in words of truth or theologies of truth or relationships of truth. He's blowing a wind of deceit to you, and we need to have the humility to recognize the source. If the source is a liar, forget the facts. Forget the discussion. If the frame of it is untruth, discard everything within the frame. This is our way to freedom. There can be discomfort sometimes in trying to discern the voice of the Lord, but it is what we have to do. We have to be sufficient. We have to be sufficient with God's grace. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, when Paul was uncomfortable with a thorn in his flesh, he knew the true revelation. He wanted the discomfort gone. And God just said, look, Paul, my grace is sufficient for you here. You got what you need. There's a discomfort in the mix. But don't worry, you see what you see. You know what you know. You have my grace to discern what is real. That's enough. And sometimes we are going to have to see through even our feelings of discomfort or a certain condemnation of our own heart, 1 John 3:20, and simply claim by faith what is true. Discard the facts sometimes. Discard the theology. Because sometimes it's blowing in a black cloud. It's being appropriated, held hostage by a liar. It is the spirit of truth we seek. It is the spirit in a thing that must be the spirit of Jesus. John 6:63, Jesus said, My words are spirit and they are life. So the words have to carry the Spirit of Jesus to hold truth. Know Him and look for and feel for the Spirit of Jesus. That is our indicator in our walk. The rest we can discard. God bless you.